All right, so I finally got my hands on some Malitas, and I'm pretty sure they're just a Buzzz. We're gonna compare them. Okay, so I know everyone was excited about the new Malitas and Testi Lento Zone SSs that are coming out. I got my hands on the Malitas. I couldn't get the Zone SSs, but these are the test flights, the Testi Lentos. They just dropped the prototypes today, like for wholesale order, so we're definitely getting some. But the numbers on them said 5.5 -1.1, and I was like, is that not a Buzzz? And my dad was like, no, Buzzes are 5.4 -1.1. Now, I've never been one to just like be like, that doesn't make any sense to me. They definitely look a little different, but does that warrant making a completely new disc? I don't know. So what I have with me today, I have 2 Malitas, 1 brand new Buzzz. We're gonna just throw all 3, basically play kind of a best shot. I brought my putters, I'll putt some out. I'm not really gonna keep score or anything like that. I just truly want to see if there's gonna be any actual difference to these, or if they're just giving Paul McBeth another disc because they know people are gonna buy it. One initial thing that I will say the biggest difference is the plastic. This is older ESP. This is actually a 5-time Buzzz, so this is a couple years old now. But 5-time Buzzz, this new ESP, which I think Brody talked about, is like it's a little glossier looking, but it's definitely tackier than the old stuff. So I do like that. However, hand feel is really, really no different. So we're gonna see if they fly the same or not. All right, we're currently at Forest Park disc golf course in Brazil, Indiana. I'm getting ready to, as I'm recording this, tomorrow I will be like doing the next wave of 50 state videos. So we have Indiana tomorrow. So this is essentially kind of a warm-up opportunity for me because I drove like 7 hours today. But we got 9 holes out here, a little pitch and putt. There might be some a little over 300, but most of it's gonna be like mid to high 2s. But I'm excited to throw these. All right, I think we're gonna go Buzzz first because we all know what a Buzzz is gonna do. It's gonna fly ideally straight with a little bit of fade. Then we'll go Malita afterwards. So we can kind of get baseline of how these are gonna fly. Little nose up, little hyzer, get around. I mean, that checks out though, right? That was, I mean, I threw that on hyzer, so it wasn't gonna flip much or do anything. We try to go flatter with these. Oh, right at that tree. Oh, it got around. Wow. Okay, I feel like the one glide was pretty evident. I'm pretty sure it just hid behind that tree the whole time. But that was interesting. Okay, my aiming point is way off now. Let's fix that. There we go. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That was such a good shot. It knocked down by some ghost branches, but that did, I mean, it's basically like a beat up Buzzz, basically. That's my initial thought with this. Okay, well, purple Malita, second Malita, just fine, not a bad shot at all. I actually hit a gap. My other one that got sneaky wrapping around those trees is like 10 feet. My Buzzz is way off there, but like short circle 2 putt here. Man, that's gonna get annoying if I just hit these tiny little branches the whole time. Ugh. But it's tough because I believe the Malita was supposed to be modified Malta, which the Malta, for those that don't know, is super overstable mid. Still at the same 5-speed, but just super overstable. So I was hoping that this would be like a tick down and be almost like a rock or something, or like an M2 from Prodigy, where it's like you throw that flat, it's gonna ride flat and then have finish. I'm looking for that disc. I think that's why I'm disappointed, but I was hoping that was gonna be that, but I don't think it's going to. It's way too understable. Okay, after hole 1, it's very Buzzz SS-ish to me. It's a little more rounded than the Buzzz is. I'll see if I can get a comparison here. But you can kind of tell on the shoulder there, like of this Malita, it's just a little more rounded, where the Buzzz, I don't want to say blunt, but as far as these 2 discs go, it definitely is more blunt on that shoulder part, but I don't know. I kind of like it, but it's not what I was looking for initially. All right, this one's only 220. We're just gonna go a little fan grip, maybe like touch it Annie, try to flex something maybe. Actually kind of just like that. Okay, well that feels good. It was like, yeah, like I said before, this is basically like a practice round for tomorrow too. All right, so basically with these, because I know they're gonna be a little more understable, just try to keep them flat and see like if I'm gonna get that same flight out of it. Please go in the basket. Oh my gosh, okay, yeah. 228, I crushed that. That was so nice though, and like that's a sweet disc to have where like just like soft fan grip and you know it's gonna ride dead straight. Oh, see, I mean that one, I kind of slipped off the T-pad, kick. Not that way. Jeez, these trees are thick, man. But I mean, you could even see right there that like I'm throwing it to, you know, it's 228 foot, I'm throwing a mid. Just very fan grip, like slow spin, very light power, and that thing still flipped up. And no, it didn't flip all the way over, but like I put that on a good bit of hyzer on accident and it still flipped up quite a bit. So pretty interesting. It's tough. I don't hate the disc. It's just, it wasn't what I was expecting it to be. You know what I mean? All right, let's maybe make some putts today. My Buzzz is parked. That was so close to going in. There we go. Yeah. Okay, hole, what are we on? 3, another 294. Again, it's just nice straight shots. This is a great course for it if it wasn't such low ceiling. But on these Buzzz, I'm probably gonna have to go flatter because it is so low. But I think for the Malitas, I am gonna go a little bit of hyzer and see if those just flip and push. Because that would be kind of sick if they did. Buzzz was pull, it's gonna hit that tree. See, but still, I hope you can see that. Still like the line, had I thrown that straight, it actually would have been kind of good. But like still, I put that on hyzer, it didn't do anything but stay on hyzer. Oh yeah. That's gotta be 10 feet. Same thing, just move it over left even more and we should be pretty much under the basket. Higher, didn't turn as much. That was basically the same angle as the first one. All right, I didn't put that one out because I got some guys that were catching up to me, so I let them play through. Purple Malita was 8 feet. The pink one was maybe, I forget, 25-ish maybe. Hole 4 here, 270. Big hyzer shot, I think. You kind of just got to get around this first tree and miss the tree on the right and just kind of funnels to the basket. Part of me really wants to throw forehand and just see, you know, if it's just going to hold and turn. I mean, there's other forehand holes coming up, it looks like, but it could be fun, right? All right, I think we're going to go forehand with the Buzzz first. And if that's decent, we'll try with the Malitas. Nope, I did not like that at all. All right, great. That makes my decision a lot easier. Oh, just that pushing hyzer, dude. Go in the basket. Deep, maybe? I couldn't see it with the tree there. Felt good though. Oh, that's way too wide. Get off that tree. That might arguably be closer. Also, let me know what you guys think about the angles. I'm trying to just mess with stuff because I have the wide angle lens now. I'm trying to mess with some angles, get some cooler shots maybe. So if you like this, let me know. I'm just trying to like, not be dumb with it, you know, but I don't know, do some different stuff, I guess. Oh my gosh. Come on. Snuck it in there. Wow. All right, now this one might be a forehand hole. I would want to try the backhand turnover with the Malita, but it's like, it's literally so low right here that I'm like, to give it the height and get it there on a turnover line, not a chance. So I'm gonna go forehands, I think, and see how much they're gonna flip. I mean, that Buzzz slipped up the flat. That was a good shot. Definitely, I mean, that's flip up turn. That might be OB. Anything but the road. Scooted back to grass, but yeah, that, I barely threw that. I feel like I threw that on a lot of hyzer. flipped up turn very easily. Oh gosh, that was a ton of hyzer. Okay, things to note. One, I threw that one a lot softer, a lot more hyzer. But two, I think the flight numbers in general are just off. I think if I was gonna give this anything, and I don't know the Buzzz SS numbers, but I would do like, if they can keep the 5 glide. I don't care about glide. 5.5 -2.1, I think is more accurate than the -1.1. It's definitely basically like a beat up Buzzz, which is basically a Buzzz SS. And I think those are like the Malitas and the Buzzz SS is way more comparable than the Buzzz in this. It's funny, I thought this Buzzz was like way deep. I'm like 8 feet short. That's why patience is a virtue, because hole 6 now is 100% a backhand turnover line. We're gonna go high wide. It's only like 200 feet, 201 feet, so we don't have to put like much on it, but just see, put it on a pretty good angle, like definitive and hyzer, and just see kind of how it's gonna hold. So wide, dude. I do that every time with anhyzer. That's so far too. I just do that over the road with the Buzzz. Yeah, see, that's tough now. It's almost too short. I'm gonna go forehand with this one. To flat. Now get back. Okay, maybe this was the forehand hole. What the heck? Oh boy. Okay, redemption. Same shot, backhand turnover. You know, we're just kind of going left to right with this. Past this tree, it's 250, so it's a little longer. I can throw it a little harder. Should be able to get something out of this, I hope. It's the Buzzz. Go in the basket. Off the pole. Oh, was I in the way? I don't think so, but I'll make sure to not be in the way, because that was actually a really good shot. Oh, it's gonna hit the tree. Dude, these trees are so loud. What in the world? Got around that time. Yeah, I mean, that didn't come out to the very end. I'm gonna go grab that other one actually real quick. Oh, that's really good too. There's no way that just chained out. Not really sure how to process that one. Oh, could you imagine, dude? Oh, just to think of the possibilities. I post that on YouTube. I post that on Instagram Reels. I tag Paul McBeth. I tag another round, Joseph. Dude, I'm all over the place. Oh my gosh. There were people walking by. Oh, that would have been so sweet. But alas, I will settle for a tap-in birdie that I'm not even keeping score of. I guess I'll play from the first Malita. Well, I guess technically it was the second. It was my first with the pink throw. But the other two are literally like 3 feet. Gosh, dang it, could you imagine? Yeah. Oh boy. That's crazy. I actually can't believe that. Okay, that was like cool and all, but that actually is like super unfortunate. 'Cause could you imagine? Oh, so sick. Unreleased disc ace. I mean, what else could you ask for? Hole 8, 198 foot. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm just gonna go right at it. This isn't a great hole for anything really. Might just be a little standstill approach, and I don't know, see what happens here. This is mostly just run it now. Oh my gosh. I didn't want to say anything because I was like, there's no way that goes in. Okay, a little harder. Dude, I am all over this. If I could just get it there. Fade hard. Oh, deep. Honestly, pretty good runs from there. There we go. All right, so I lied. We actually do get to air it out. Hold 9 here, 394 feet. Not gonna get there with these guys, but we are just gonna let them absolutely rip and see how the actual real like integrity of these things. We'll go Buzzz first and then Malitas afterwards. I've never been a Buzzz guy. Never been a Buzzz guy. Dude, I wish I could throw it in the air. I mean, that was pretty straight though, when you think about it. Ah, there we go. Nose up though. Oh, stupid idiot. Yeah, I might go pick those up. I didn't like that. Okay, instead of walking all the way back there, I'm kind of making my own tee pad here. Use my putters and try to frame it up nice in the middle here. All right, so we're basically just going to whatever basket that is. It's probably high 200s, low 300s, somewhere in that range. Again, we're just gonna let it like rip. I'm not even really throwing to the basket. I'm just throwing just for something to look at. You know what I mean? That Buzzz is stable. Holy. Wow. There we go. Finally got some turn out of it. I mean, that feels more like a Buzzz than the Buzzz did, you know what I mean? That was still nose up, but that still got a lot of turn and fade. I'm just gonna try to get that lower. Like that, fall down. Okay, that, I feel like the pink one and the purple one aren't the same. I feel like the pink one is definitely more understable. It's a little more flippy. I won't say understable. It's a little more flippy than that purple one. But regardless, I feel like those both flew more like the negative one. All right, that's actually really annoying. I was like just like getting like dialing in my point and like I watched the battery die. But still, like the Malitas definitely fly more like a Buzzz, like the Buzzz numbers actually. Like now, I know I said like -2.1 earlier, but I think that's because I was like so set on they already have the Buzzz with -1.1, so I was trying to make my own thing. But I definitely think the Malitas fly more like a Buzzz, that -1 turn, negative or +1 fade, than the actual Buzzz. At least that one, because mine was really stable. So I don't know. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there, because it's like, I could put these out, but really, what's the point? But that is it. Malitas, don't hate them. I actually really like them, and I do hate that this is blurry, but it's because I'm in the sun. But if you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 3,000 and we are actually moving really quickly, and that's all thanks to you guys watching. We appreciate you guys so much. The growth of the channel, the growth of our business in general has just been absolutely incredible. Your guys' support has been amazing and we appreciate you guys. We got a lot of stuff coming. Let's talk about discs to the moon.